Good day, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Mom and Son Podcast. This is your host, Fres Fausto, back.
Yes, and this is Anton Fausto the Son. So you haven't heard her voice for the past 2 weeks because she was on a 2-week hiatus. And we're gonna be talking about it today, the challenges, how she thought of doing that in the first place, and how it was. Because I think it's something that people can relate to. People could and probably they should do depending on whatever their industry is. Okay, so before that, let's backtrack. Let's go to why you wanted to do that in the first place and where did you get the idea from?
All right, so FQ Book 1 was released in 2018. The original plan was really to release it at least siguro in the following year or after 2 years at the latest, no? And then, writing a book really requires a lot of discipline. But sometimes, para bang if you're busy with other things, it get pushed on to the side. Alam mo yung even if it is important, it doesn't look urgent.
And you're the boss eh. Parang there's no one else you're answering to and there's no deadline masyado for you to be forced to work. Kaya yun, it's kind of in the limbo lang, no, for the past years.
And then what happened was that I would get some messages asking me, where can I buy FQ Book 2? Ala, o kaya, when will it be out? I am excited. So para bang sabi ko, teka nga, no? And when the ECQ was proclaimed, sabi ko, ayan na, I will have, di ba, syempre, I was able to save a lot of time from not traveling, tapos yung mga gimmicks sa labas. So, akala ko, there will be a marked improvement in my progress. In completing the chapters. But then, when I checked, from March 15, tapos mag-e-end na yung May nun, sabi ko, parang ganun pa rin yung speed.
So, ito sige the same, parang walang significant
pagbabago.
Improvement. Okay.
So, alam mo yung sinasabi nila na if you expect a change and continue to do the same thing, that's stupidity. I don't want to be stupid. So, sabi ko, something's really got to change quite drastically.
Had to be drastic.
So, that's when I thought, what if I take a break muna? Kasi, you know, Anton, I've been writing articles every single week.
How many years
for
na?
The last, oh my God. Kasi, siguro mga 2011 or 2012 pa.
Wow. Almost a decade.
Yeah, alam mo, kahit na, di ba, when we're out on a vacation, I would still write. I would send it. Or
may mga parang nasulat ka na.
Oo, alam mo,
baon na.
Isang beses lang, either the death of lolo or lola. Isa lang, ha? I don't know which one. Pero, sabi ko, para bang kasi, if you go, para ka nasa treadmill that you have to get off that one first. So, that's what I decided to do. And, syempre, I wanted knowing about behavioral economics, that our wiring is that it's so easy to do the right thing if it's in the future. But if it's there na hirap tayo, whatever is masarap at the moment,
that's
ATM, NOW, now, yun yung mas gusto nating gawin. So, I also designed something.
So what was the timeline? We started the lockdown mid-March, tapos we started the lockdown mga mid-March, and then by what month, what day were you thinking na, okay, maybe I should do something drastically different? Or was it something na from the first day pa lang, you were kind of assuming you had to do something drastic?
Siguro it was at the back of my mind that something has to change. Pero before the last week of May, I thought of doing it na.
Before the last week of May. Was there one significant instance, or did you read one specific article that really parang struck a chord and made you really, okay, ito na talaga, I have to do something?
Parang dumami ulit kasi yung follow-up ng mga, when is it coming out?
So parang sabi ko,
it's mga God, ano ba naman
readers yan? Looking for it.
Okay. So sabi ko, game na. So that's what I did. I tried to design something, yung schedule ko, yung OA-ness ko nga, di ba? Even for lunch, I didn't join you.
Yeah. So, it was 2 weeks.
2 straight weeks talaga.
Pero Monday to Friday. Yung Saturday, Sunday, break naman yun.
Yeah, but I still didn't open my emails, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber. So, libo-libo na yung Viber message ko. Kasi, I really observed myself then prior to that. 'Di ba? Especially my work, my platform is really social media eh.
Yeah.
So, I can say I'm working. Totoo naman,
Yeah,
'di ba?
I follow I have the same challenges
'Di ba?
also.
But when you look at your Facebook, hello, ma-delineate mo ba, magha-highlight
Oo.
ba work only Facebook? Hindi.
Probably 70% of that isn't work na eh, what you're seeing. Or even more.
Oo, nandun na eh. Eh di syempre, preset bias na naman, click-click mo na naman lahat yan. So what I did, and also because I've been reading then, siguro, ayaw ko ano ba na una. I really knew na kailangan may mga nangyayari early in the morning so that I can have a productive day. So yon, I made a schedule. So I would wake up before 6. And then the first thing is exercise. I've been doing that naman eh. Kaya lang medyo minove up ko lang.
Ginawa mas maaga.
Oo. So 6 to 6:30 exercise. And then 6:30 to 7, sometimes a little bit shorter, mag-meditate.
Okay.
So finally, I've been wanting to meditate, but I've always been very
It's intimidating din eh.
Yeah, I'm intimidated. I feel insecure kasi when I try to do it, para bang, hindi kaya, my mind is so malikot, ganyan. But pwede, kaya pala. It was with the help of this app called Headspace.
Headspace, yeah, I've
Yes,
heard of that.
it's very nice. Highly recommended. Hindi ako binabayaran,
I
pero
think, I think it could be related to how we teach, how you teach finance, na it could be intimidating, but then there is a simple way to understand it, and I think that's why Headspace really resonated with you. But then before we get into the meat pa of your schedule and what happened in the 2-week hiatus, I want to go back to the point when I asked what sort of quote-unquote triggered you. Because when it comes to different industries, different people, when they have to make a big life change, do they need to find those external factors that are going to say, now's the time? Kasi, for example, you had a bunch of readers asking for the book. So, alam mo in the back of your head na, okay, so, hindi naman, it's not for nothing. Like, when I do complete this, if I do get to complete this 2-week hiatus, etc., there's gonna be someone waiting on the other side. Kasi lots of times when we make these big life changes, well, hindi naman sobrang big life change yung 2 weeks na lang social media. But it's a big thing in your career kasi it's another book. It's gonna be, like, it's permanently gonna be in your resume. When it comes to making those big life decisions, do you think that people need to have that? I'm curious lang, do people need to have those external factors that are gonna sort of say na, okay, sige, if you do this, there's gonna be something waiting naman for you on the other side?
Yes, you need external factors and internal factors. So, pareho yon. And most of the time, based on my experience, is intention is not enough. So, I've been intending for that to do, diba? And so, I had to help myself. It was helped by those external factors, and I also had to help myself make it operate. I had to operationalize it.
Would you say one is stronger than the other? The internal motivation or the external motivation?
In this case, parang they influence each other eh. Kasi I also got tired of myself na para bang I would always come up with the new schedule na naman. I should be able to finish this by February, March, April. Parang nakakainis.
Yes.
So, para bang I really had to go down to the details of it on how I would be able to really finish the draft.
Okay.
So, yun na. So, that's the schedule na. So, yun nga. We'll go back na to the schedule, no? So, there's
it's already
meditation.
Mga 7. Kakatapos mo ng meditation. That is
So, exercise, meditation. Tapos yung parang self-improvement.
Okay.
So, I would read a book. It's very interesting, because this hiatus, you know how many books I was able to read?
How many?
I was surprised. 2 printed books.
From cover to cover?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And 2 audiobooks.
4 books?
Yeah.
In 2 weeks?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
It's amazing, right?
Para mas marami kang time?
Oo, kasi nagbabasa ako in the morning, may 30 minutes on, and then breakfast at 7:30 together with Papa.
7:30 na.
Wait, pero alam mo yung first pala, I forgot to tell you, I would really pray. So, pray muna. Pero, hindi naman 30 minutes kasi yun eh. So, that's pray, and then exercise, meditate,
self-improve.
self-improvement.
Hindi ka nagugutom by that time?
Hindi pa. Siyempre, yung calamansi shot pala. No? That was the first also. Kasi it has to be taken before breakfast. Breakfast. And then, we give ourselves a rather medyo mahabang oras to do our bathroom rituals.
Okay.
So, that one also sometimes includes reading. Pero, no social media. So, pwedeng may Bible, may tutuloy ko yung librong binabasa ko.
And it's not that you're gonna waste time. I think the more important thing is not na, I'm gonna lose 5 minutes of my schedule if I go into social media. I think it's more of destroying is a strong word but then may rupture sa momentum. Like if you let that social media in, parang that will be, imagine you read something na nakakainis, some coronavirus update, whatever. I can imagine that could plant a seed in your head. And then later, even if you just spend 5 minutes, look, as in innocently, just looking through social media, there could be something that's gonna disrupt you for the rest of the day. So it's not just the concrete 5 minutes. It's really the effects of each tiny action.
Exactly, that you do. Which is a lot more than the 5 minutes that you allowed yourself to be distracted. So correct. So before 9 o'clock, I am ready on my writing desk. Okay. So I occupy the space away from the workplace
and
of the rest.
Mahina yung wifi dun
Oo, mahina yung wifi dun. So, talagang writing ka lang. And then, I divided my deep work into 1.5 hours.
Okay.
That's the period, 1.5 hours. I also experimented on this, kasi yung iba, kaya lang nila 45 minutes.
Let's define muna, deep work.
Deep work. Yung talagang tutok ka lang.
Okay, no distractions.
No distractions. Hayaan mo lang yung sarili mo.
Tumatayo ka ba in the middle?
I'm using my standee, which was given to me.
So you're standing up the whole time?
Actually, that's what happened. I'm standing the entire 1.5 hours.
Wow!
Oo. Pero kung minsan, pag medyo sumasakit yung paa ko, iuupo-upo ko. Kung minsan nga, hihiga ko pa on the spa bed. Di ba? So, it's so nice. Para akong nasa Wonderland. Para akong nasa writing Wonderland. So, in chunks of 1.5 hours, as may 15-minute break ako. I go to the bathroom, I drink. Sometimes, meron time noon na nagpapatugtug ako ng dance music para ako mag-isa ako sumasayaw.
Just to get the blood flowing.
Oo. Tapos, kung medyo nahihirapan ako, I get stuck in a chapter, magme-meditate ulit ako. Kasi may mga 5-minute meditation din doon.
In the app.
Oo. Ang bongga talaga niya. You have to check that out. So, pagka ganon, babalik na ulit ako ng 10:30. So, 10:45, ganyan na.
So, you have 2 deep work.
How do you say? 4.
In
the morning, yes. 2.
What do you call it? 2 deep work
sessions.
Yeah. Okay, and then after that is lunch.
Yes.
That you have by yourself there.
Yes. So, dinadalan pa ako.
During lunch?
Okay. So, during lunch.
Kasi I'm guessing you will kind of need a break.
Oo. So, syempre, hindi ko kayo kausap, nanonood ako nakikinig, it's more of nakikinig ako ng podcast ni Marie Forleo or ni Oprah Winfrey.
Okay. So, would you say na in your break, for anybody trying something like this, if you take a lunch break, does it have to be related? Parang, would you personally lang, your guidelines, does it have to be related to what you're writing about? Should it be really different from what you're writing about so that you can really have a break?
Both. Sometimes,
yes and no.
Yes and no. Sometimes, kung ano yung mood mo. So, for example, I ended with this chapter on, kunyari, sunk cost fallacy. So, sometimes, parang, meron akong gustong pakinggan about that. Ganyan. Pwede kong i-search. Pero, I want it to be a bit lighter. So, di ba parang summer break yan Hindi masyadong serious dapat. Tapos, kung minsan naman, gusto ko music lang. Mga ganon.
How do you search it? You just go to YouTube?
I go to Spotify.
Okay. But you never open
I don't like
any social media.
As much as possible, mas maganda yung auditory lang. Audible lang ang pakpakinggan mo. Sometimes I continue the audible that I'm reading, audible that I'm listening
Pero
to.
Here, it's more of like, there's no rule now when it comes to lunch masyado na I'm supposed to...
I get to take a nap pa nga kung minsan
okay. Walang specific, parang it has to be this type of topic.
Hindi, wala. Depende sa mood mo.
Because you're still consuming media during your lunch break.
Yeah, but it's another kind. So, hindi siya... Alam mo kasi iba kasi yung dating ng mga posts sa Facebook, sa Instagram, iba yung dating But ito kasi, like, I would search sa Spotify, ganito, yung topic lang na gusto mo.
Okay.
So that's what happened. And I was gonna say something about that eh. Sometimes I get to sleep pa nga eh. And this is what I did. Yung phone ko, I was able to use the alarm. You know, oh my gosh. Ngayon ko lang na-discover how to change the alarm tone.
The sound?
Oh my gosh.
Said it.
I know. I've been annoyed by the tone. Oo. Yung panggising ko. Pero, para bang I tried to rationalize it na lang na, para maggumising ako. But then, with this, na ang dami kong alarm cuts, it had to be really soft. At that time, hindi ko pa iuuwi si Alexa eh.
Okay.
In the office kasi, we'd use Alexa. So, meron akong mga time na talagang kring, ginaganon ako.
Do you make it different sounds?
Yes. So, nakasulat doon sa phone ko kung ano na
what
activity.
were those things? What are those activities?
Yun nga, di ba yung kanina, yung meditate.
So there's an alarm for every
Yes.
Tapos na yung deep work.
So, my day
Tapos
is,
na yung break.
alam mo, para kang naka-trainer.
Parang nasa school na may schedule.
Yeah, para kang kumbaga sa, workout, may trainer ka the whole day. So, para bang yung ending ko pa nga.
But it doesn't necessarily mean the whole time you're just working.
Yes. Kasi nga, built-in na yung breaks. The meditation, the prayer.
That's a new way to look at, that's a new
Ang ganda.
perspective on schedules.
Yes.
On how it can be used. And I think the most important part is it should be customized.
Yes.
For you, the type of person you are and the goal that you're trying to achieve that time.
And within the 2 weeks, sometimes napakita sa akin yung if you're not observing your schedule. Kasi sometimes naka-in the heat ako, no? Kunyari, 10:30, nag-break, siya. Sayang yung momentum ko. Tinuloy-tuloy ko. Tapos, umaabot na pala, malapit na mag-lunch. Grabe, sumakit yung likod ko.
Wow.
So, parang I learned my lesson right away na, next time, hindi na.
So, you really have a high regard on the schedule and you really respect it.
Yes.
So, would you suggest na okay lang yun? Kasi that happens na you're in the heat of it. Parang yung momentum, how do you... And then you're in the middle of it. You're writing very passionately, tas boom, alarm. So, how do you deal with that?
So, pagka konti lang, ituloy mo na, no? Pero pagka yung sobrang anlayo mo pa, isulat mo na lang yung reminders mo. So, you will not lose the thought.
Okay. Yung summary of what your inspiration and momentum is
kasi
saying at the moment.
May pagod factor din eh. Tapos, kung minsan, parang maiinis ako, tapos, didikit na siya dun sa next. So, I don't know, maybe it's also the way I'm wired na, and also my mindset at that time was I wanted to be systematic about this. So, yun, and it was very helpful. And one more tip pala, so, di ba, usually, go look at your cell phone, what's on the first page of your phone? Andun na ba si Facebook, si Instagram?
Nandun na yung folder ng social media.
They are together?
Stuff, yeah.
At least sa'yo, meron ka pang isang click before you
pero
go.
I mindlessly opened that na kagad eh.
Yun.
Like, hindi siya
decision. That was one of the design factors that I considered. Kasi my email was really there. Sobrang dali. Email, Facebook, katabi yan Instagram. So, each time you turn on your phone, it's so, alam mo yung parang may magnet na sa thumb mo.
Yeah.
Gaganunin mo na lang, ganun na, si Viber. So, what I did, I put them all together in one folder and then moved it to the back, so many pages.
So, you don't open it.
So, now I'm planning to just keep it there so that I'll be able to observe a scheduled checking of all those channels. So, I don't know yet, mga 1, 2, 3 times a day lang siguro.
You're kind of keeping that format, at least with your phone.
Yes.
I'm
not going to be out of the grid, but I will be there a few minutes lang a day.
I think that's the healthy
siguro 2 times a day.
Amount naman eh. Okay, so now going back to the schedule. Afternoon, when do you end the lunch break?
I start again at 2 p.m.
Okay, and then you have 2 more deep work sessions. So you're gonna finish at 5:15?
5:15, but sometimes ine-extra ko siya. Pero ulit doon, meron nakalagay, finished, unfinished task, nakalagay siya doon sa 5:15. Pero 6 o'clock, meron ulit akong alarm. End the day now.
No matter what.
Oo, kasi masakit na sa ulo.
Okay, you have to give yourself rest. And after that, 6, yun na. Tapos ka na.
Yeah. So there were times that I had finished at 5:15, tapos yung iba 6.
And you still never open social media?
Never.
Wow.
Never.
Hirap
ever.
yun
Yeah, mahirap. Pero masarap. Alam mo, bago nga ako dyan eh. Di ba sabi nila, FOMO, fear of missing out. Ito, FOMO ako. Freedom of missing out. Asaya, it's so liberating.
That's nice. Yung some people then I can imagine would feel sort of forced na, they have to open it. Parang they're missing something if they don't look at it now. There might have been something that happened in the past 30 seconds. Parang ganun. Okay, so now that you finished a 2-week hiatus, what were your biggest takeaways? What are your biggest learnings from that?
Okay. Can I start with my biggest achievement? I actually didn't expect to finish the entire book. Sabi ko lang, I wanted the momentum back so that when I come back on June 15, para bang hahanapin na ng katawan ko na magsusulat ulit ako ng every day, every other day.
Hinahanap mo na ba ngayon?
Medyo kanina, but the good news is I finished all the chapters. Woo!
Congratulations.
Yeah, talaga. So I was so happy. And you know what? 'Di ba, June 12 was a holiday. I was able to finish it on June 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So sakto din yung 2 weeks. No, not even like
it's less.
More than enough
diba?
time.
So, oh my gosh.
So your last book, FQ the Nth Intelligence, came out in
July 2018.
2018.
Was the inauguration.
Now it's 2020. You finished writing it, but I'm guessing there's still gonna be
there's a lot pa. Kasi
there's still some edits to do.
Yeah. Writing is good rewriting. And of course, I'll have to talk to the publisher, paano na yan.
But do you already have a sort of pencil date, at least like a month, when you want to release it? Is it gonna be in 2020?
I really wanted to push through in 2020.
But we'll see.
Yes.
May paggagan.
Yeah,
okay.
it's exciting.
Do you have any other, besides the one you talked about earlier, are there other besides the biggest achievement, what other learnings did you pick up from that 2-week experience na I think, and you think also, na could be applied to other things?
Well, one of my biggest learnings is that meditation is not that hard to do. You just get intimidated. It's so FQ, You just get intimidated at the start. But with the proper guidance, that guidance kasi is so simple. Kaya natutuwa ako kasi di ba that's how we try to teach FQ.
Yeah.
So we simplify it, we take out the intimidation and the boredom. Ganon din sila. Ang cute pa nung mga animation nila.
It's in the manner and in the tone of how it's done.
And it is so effective. Everybody needs, eto na naman ako, everybody, di ba? I would always say, everybody needs to have a high FQ. Ngayon, everybody also needs to learn how to meditate. Because you are really, para bang tapping into your very core, and you will be able to produce creatively when you do that. And when you're able to do that on a regular basis, all the more creativity you can come up with.
When you were talking about meditation, FQ, financial literacy, diba? Those two things, and how it's complex and intimidating, but then we try to do it in a simple way. We try to, it's not that scary pala. I think it's the same nga with dancing eh. Lots of people are thinking na that's not for me, dancing's not for me, hindi ako marunong. There are some people who are initially better than others, but I really believe that everybody can dance. Again, you just need a simple way, a simple instructor, a simple way to learn how to do it. There's music, and I really always go back to how it's natural, and the people are naturally born as dancers. When you hear music, that is the natural reaction to it.
So that's DFE, dancing for everyone.
Dancing for everyone. Okay, now last point for this episode. Now that you pretty much completed the book, although it's still gonna go through some polishing, editing. What can the listeners sort of expect? What sneak peek can you give for the first time here on the Mom and Son podcast?
Oh, yeah. So, if you already have a copy of FQ Book 1, FQ the Nth Intelligence, it already mentions there what books 2 and 3 are about. So book 2 is actually entitled Why Financial Education Alone Does Not Work. And there's a subtitle that says, includes a crash course on behavioral economics. So it's quite exciting. It's very exciting actually for me because it now talks about human behavior, the wiring, kung paano ba yung mga convolution ng brain natin, such that we do what we do, diba? There is a knowledge behavior gap. We will be discussing that, and I promise you it's gonna be fun.
Yes. So while the book is not out yet, make sure you already take the time to read book 1 because I'm guessing you like reading book 1 before book 2 gives you a better appreciation and understanding of the context of what your book is going to be about.
Correct.
All right, so congratulations again.
Oh, I must also congratulate you, Anton.
Why?
The last 2 episodes, when I listened to them, they were such fun discussions with your dance colleagues.
Shout out to Cam, to Pia, and to Dot. You guys can check out those past episodes. They were the episodes right before this one.
Yeah, thanks girls for guesting on our show.
All right, so again, congratulations on the successful hiatus, and we are all looking forward to the publishing of the book.
And may I invite people to try to do something like that. If you cannot afford 2 weeks, 1 week, or just even 1 day siguro, when you quiet yourself, there's really going to be a lot of benefits coming out of it.
Yeah. And ikaw naman yung panalo sa end.
Oo, sarap.
So thank you again, everybody, for listening to another episode of
Mom and Son Podcast. This has been Rose Fres Fausto, the mom, also known as FQ Mom.
And Anton Fausto the son. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you again next week. The Mom and Son Podcast comes out every Tuesday, 7 a.m. and can be streamed on Spotify, YouTube, Buzzsprout.com, Apple iTunes, and Google Podcasts. Join us every week for your weekly dose of family, finance, passions, and everything in between. We want to know what you think. Email us at antonfausto@gmail.com and join the conversation.